morning guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we've got a bit of a what I eat in a day for you, and then I'll be doing like a little bit of like a sit down like chit chat situation in a little bit. So far this morning I had a Greek yogurt cup. Those are just like really convenient. I really hate eating right when I get up, but I am hungry, so being able to just grab one of those has been so convenient. Today I had the key lime, which I showed you. For breakfast, I've got some pineapple in a cup here. With summer, I'm like really trying to like embrace and like overindulge in fruit, because in just a couple of months it's going to be all out of season again, and that is just super depressing. I don't even want to think about it. Now for breakfast, I have 2 slices of avocado toast. This is probably like a third of like a small to medium avocado. I've been freezing them when they get ripe and then just like thawing them out. And it works pretty well and it mashes really easily. I wouldn't recommend doing that for anything else, especially if you want sliced avocado, but it's been working really well for the toast. So I just buy bags of avocados. And then I just did 2 eggs. I do a little bit of like garlic salt on the avocado, which is really good. And then today I'm doing like a whole grain bread, which it's a bit tough for me. I'm definitely a white bread kind of gal, but I've noticed that like I'm still feeling really hungry after breakfast, and maybe I'm not getting enough like fiber and stuff, so maybe I need to have more whole grains every once in a while. So today we're having the whole grain. Doesn't mean I'm not ever gonna have white again. Like I might have white tomorrow. I've got white English muffins here. Like I do prefer it, but I'm just trying to like make myself feel more full, and we'll get into that a little bit later today. So I'm gonna eat this, get some editing done, and then we will chit chat. Okay, so time for the little chit chat. This is a new spot for me to be sitting at. It's very, I don't know how I feel about it. How do you feel about it? Sitting at one of my bar stools at my island. We got new lighting, which I mentioned in my last vlog. When we got back from New York, we got new lighting that I just ordered from Amazon. So like the kitchen lighting used to be so warm toned, and it was driving me actually insane. Like I could not stand to watch any of the clips of me like standing in my kitchen, which was so annoying. Especially like trying to edit, trying to film in different spots. Like let's get into like what I want to talk about. So you've probably seen the title of this video. And yeah, like since the beginning of the pandemic, which was now over 2 years ago, like 2 years and 3 months ago or something like that, I've gained I've gained 40 pounds, about 45. And I've been really struggling with the fact that I haven't been able to lose it, that I cannot figure out for the life of me how to lose this fucking weight. It's been driving me like actually insane. I've felt very stuck, and I felt very just like overwhelmed, and I've been just constantly going back and forth between like spiraling and making myself just like so anxious and depressed. And then I'll have a good day where I'm just like, oh, this is great, like I can do this, and then the next day I'm like anxious and depressed again. And it's been really, really hard. Like I want to share this journey. I want to like have results for you. I want to show like this has been the hardest thing in the world, but I did it. Like, but I'm just going through the this is the hardest thing in the world part, and just can't seem to get to the I did it part. And I'm just like at a loss. And I know you guys want to see like results, and you want to see like how I'm doing and my progress and stuff. And just don't have any. Like it's been brutal. I was dealing with a bunch of appetite problems. I've just been having this problem with just being like non-stop hungry. I'll tell you, last week for example, I got to a point where I was like, I think I'm under eating still, and I think that's maybe why I can't lose weight. Like why else would I be just so hungry at nighttime to the point that I'm just like letting myself eat whatever I want, or ordering takeout because I feel too like weak. It's because I'm like probably not fueling myself enough. And the first time I ever lost weight, when I lost 15 pounds a couple of years ago, I lost it because I started eating more like real foods, like nutritious foods. I started eating, like adding to my diet. And then that naturally kind of made me stop eating the really like heavy, like junky foods, which I think naturally just like made me healthier. I also was like fairly new to working out at that time, and I had started a new workout program. So I think like all of that is what made me lose 15 pounds. So I was like, if eating more helped me before, maybe that's what I need to do now that I live in like a much larger body than I was in before. So I increased my calories. For a week I was eating 2650. around. I have never been so hungry in my entire life, and it didn't make sense to me because I was like, how am I eating more? Is this because I was like starving myself? But I wasn't starving myself because I was constantly overeating at nighttime and like not really tracking. But I think like maybe like the mental starvation of like mildly restricting, even though I didn't really feel like I was doing that either. Like, this is so frustrating. I was eating many more times a day, and I was finding that like previously I would eat my breakfast, I was still hungry up until lunchtime, eat my lunch, still hungry up until my snack, eat my snack, still hungry up until dinner, still hungry up until bedtime. And I was like, okay, so let's have more snacks sprinkled in, or let's have bigger snacks. So I have like my pre-workout snack, which is just like the yogurt cup before I do a workout, and then I would have my breakfast, and I would have a snack between breakfast and lunch, and then I would have lunch, then a snack, then dinner, then a snack. And I think all of those snacks made me way more hungrier. I think I noticed that like more snacking does not serve me well. And that personally I've noticed over the past few days that eating bigger meals is actually making me feel more full up until the next meal. So I'm not feeling that need to snack. But it's even just crazy because I would eat all of this stuff all day long, so many meals, like 6 snacks a day, or 6 like small meals a day, and I would get to the end of the day and I was still just starving. And I'm like, I'm eating my protein, I'm getting like 150 grams of protein a day, I'm eating my fiber, getting almost like 30 grams of fiber a day, I'm eating carbs, I'm eating fats, like almost like 100 grams of fat a day, I'm eating like upwards of like 280 grams of carbs, I'm eating like micronutrients, I'm having fruit and vegetables, and I'm drinking water, and I'm like, what the hell is wrong? Like, I don't understand. And so I've been dealing with this issue with just being so hungry all the time and not being able to figure out how to not be so hungry, and all of this is just making me go absolutely insane. And then I have 2 weddings at the end of the summer, and I'm super anxious because I went to a wedding last fall and I'm in so many of the pictures, and I'm just like, it's so devastating looking at myself in those pictures because I know just how unhappy I am with my body, and I know that at this point I haven't changed at all. In fact, I've gained like a little bit more weight, and now I have to go into these weddings and have pictures taken again, and I'm dreading it. And because of dreading it, it's making me spiral and be like, I need to do everything I possibly can to lose weight. Like right now, I need to do it. Why can't I just be one of those people who cuts carbs? Why can't I just be one of those people who cuts down to 1,500 calories? But then I'm battling with like my logical side that's like, you can't freaking do that. Like, that's so unhealthy, it's so unsustainable, and it's going to be impossible. The second that I try to restrict something like that, I'm gonna be starving, I'm gonna be miserable, I'm gonna binge eat, and we're trying to avoid that, obviously. So I'm in this loop, if you can like hear how like chaotic I sound right now, of like just misery. Like, I wanna lose this weight so bad, but I'm driving myself insane about it. So just like this past weekend, I was scrolling through Instagram, and I can't remember what I came across. I think I came across like an intuitive eating post, and something just like clicked inside of me that like I need to stop, and I need to just like relax, and like I can lose this weight in a healthy, sustainable way, and I can keep it off. It's gonna take time, but I need to relax. And something just like washed over me and told me like it was time to relax. So that's where we're at today. It's Monday, and I'm trying to relax. I know it doesn't sound like it because I was just going off on a tangent, but that's what I'm trying to do. So I don't want to call it like intuitive eating because like I know there's a lot of like controversy with intuitive eating, and like, yes, I would still like to lose weight, but I also really would like to relax and like feel stable around food again, and like just not be freaking out all the time. And I think the freaking out, constantly being like, how many calories should I eat? Should I cut carbs at dinner? Should I do this? Should I do that? Oh, but I can't do that. Oh, but that won't work. Oh, but I'm gonna gain it back. Like, all this overthinking is making it so much worse. So I need to relax. So what I'm trying to do today, I'm trying really hard to just like listen to my body and what it actually wants. I'm trying, like, I'm getting too old for this shit. Like, I'm 26 years old, and I can't spend the next like 10, 20, 30 years of my life feeling this way about food. Like, who has the energy for that? So I need to just try to find a balance between like kind of like gentle nutrition and kind of intuitive eating, just more so just trying to listen to my body and trust my body and my body's signals. It's been very difficult. And like, I just want to come out and just like be completely honest, because this has been really, really hard, and it's been really, really hard to share this publicly. I know that like a lot of you have been following me for a really long time, since like I originally posted that like I gained 20 pounds and I gained 30 pounds, and now here I am 249 today. That was the highest weight I've ever recorded that I hit today, and I'm like, I don't know what happened. It's because I increased my calories last week but still ate over them. I feel very lost. I feel very stuck, and I don't really know what to do. And I'm hoping relaxing is gonna help me just like feel some clarity. I'm hoping relaxing is gonna make me just not so obsessed with food. And I'm hoping it's just gonna create that healthier relationship and that healthier like lifestyle that I'm like looking for. I know I just rambled for forever, and this is gonna be like the longest video ever, but that's just the reality. I'm like struggling a lot. It's been very, very difficult, and feel like I just have been like jumping over hurdle after hurdle after hurdle and getting literally nowhere. At this point, I'm just at the point where I'm so insecure about the fact that I haven't been able to yet. Like, how come so many people around the world are able to lose weight and keep it off, and they're able to do it in a healthy way? Most likely because they have patience, which I do not have. Do not have patience. And I just think that obviously I need to figure out the patience piece, and obviously I need to figure out what those people are doing. But at this point, it's more of a capability thing as opposed to like the actual weight loss. Of course, I would like to do that and just finally say I did it. But the biggest part for me is saying that I did it. And that's, I think, my biggest goal, is to just try to like, just feel better. And just like stop putting myself through this crazy shit. Because it's a lot. And like, nobody should have to feel this way. I don't know. I'm burnt out from this rant. So I'll take you through what I eat for the rest of the day, and I'll just show you, like, let you know where I'm at. Like, am I hungry? Why am I eating this? That kind of thing. So lunch is just about ready. Just trying to make something like super simple, but it is going to be leftovers for tomorrow, so that we don't really have to prep anything. We can just like heat it up really quick and eat it, because I do work tomorrow. So I've just got some jasmine rice that just finished here. I just need to fluff that in a second. I just made like a massive bowl of veggies. So we've got like carrots, onions, yellow zucchini or yellow summer squash, whatever you want to call it. And then over here I have some ground chicken and like a spicy like butter chicken sauce. And just like full disclosure, I did not make this sauce. I am really leaning into these convenience items, like anything that's gonna make me like have like a healthy balanced meal and gonna make it taste good and be easier to make is a huge win for me. We're gonna top it with these crispy jalapeno pieces. I am out of crispy onion pieces. I kind of wish I had those right now, but that's okay, we'll try these. So I've just finished lunch and I'm still feeling a little hungry, and I've been trying to figure out like what I'm gonna have. Nothing really sounds like amazing. I feel like some fruit would be good, but I don't really feel like having more pineapple. I have some like cantaloupe and peaches, but they're not completely ripe yet. Like a rice cake and things like that didn't really sound good. But then I opened the fridge and I see my olives, and that kind of sounded good. So I think I'm gonna have some olives. Just a few. Maybe I need more healthy fats. Maybe that's why I gravitated towards it. So I'm just gonna have a couple of olives. And I'm wondering if I should also have like a cheese stick. Maybe I'll bring one of these over to the couch with me and I'll have some olives, and then we'll see if I still feel like this. And then maybe something sweet. I don't know. Just uploaded the New York City vlog, and then I just finished the rough cut for everything I filmed so far for today. So I'm ahead, which is really, really nice. But it's just like just after 3:15 and I am still hungry. And I haven't really been not hungry since lunchtime, which is problematic obviously, because I should be able to eat food and get full and like not need to eat every 5 minutes. I feel like I got like a little bit of relief having the cheese stick and the olives for like a few minutes, and like I was super happy about that, and then I was just like right back to hungry again, and I just don't know what it is. Like, I know that I'm living, like I'm in a larger body, like I'm tall, I weigh quite a bit, my body fat percentage is quite a bit, and like I get that I probably need more food, but the problem is like I don't really have the appetite for more food. Like, I don't really like food. Like I like food. I would love to eat like an entire pizza or like McDonald's or takeout or whatever. But like, obviously we can't do that all the time. And I'm not gonna do that at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not in the mood for anything. It's not even like I'm craving a pizza or McDonald's or anything. I'm just like, I'm hungry. I don't feel like satisfied. My stomach feels like empty. And I'm sitting here just trying to think about what I could eat, but I just like, nothing sounds like good. So frustrating. Like being hungry all the time just makes you miserable. And that's been the problem at nighttime, is that I've just went the whole day hungry and like not in the mood for certain foods. And then I just eat like all the chips and the candy and popcorn and whatever else, because I'm just so fed up at the end of the day, and I start like emotional eating a little bit. So I need to like not let that happen, but I don't know what else I'm supposed to eat. I really don't. And that's the struggle that I'm dealing with right now. So I've lasted about another 15 minutes, it's 3:30, and I'm having a protein shake and a caramel chocolate rice cake. It's not my afternoon snack time. I'm planning in like an hour or two to have like some veggies and dip, maybe some like chips and salsa, that kind of thing, to get more veggies in for today. I probably have had like a good amount of protein today, but like maybe I need more. I don't know. And she's eating again. 4:23, it's an hour later. The protein shake helped, I think. Like I feel less empty, but I'm like still ready for this snack. So having 2 mini cucumbers with some Hidden Valley ranch, and then I'm having some of this salsa. I like this because I get the fresh one and it's another serving of vegetables. So after this I'll have had 4 servings of vegetables today, maybe like 3.5, I don't know, but by the end of the day I'll have my 5, which is what I'm trying to get. And then I've just got these like Tostitos rounds, and I'll just eat as many as it takes to make me feel full. That dinner was so good. The chicken was actually amazing. And like the arugula was really good. The Parmesan chunks, it was just very good, and I will definitely make that again. I just did flour with like salt and pepper and garlic powder. I did egg with salt and pepper, garlic powder, and then I did like panko and Italian breadcrumbs and added extra seasoning. And then I also did salt and pepper on the chicken, and I like patted it dry and then did the salt and pepper, and then did like the flour, egg, panko. And then I did a shallow fry, so I just put like a bunch of avocado oil in a pan, so it got super crispy. And then the arugula, I just literally mixed a little bit of lemon juice, a little bit of avocado oil, salt, pepper, and garlic. Pretty good. And like I'm feeling okay fullness wise. I would say that I'm at like an 8. Like I don't think I could eat like food, like a meal or anything like that, but I could definitely eat like popcorn or like candy or a popsicle, like something like that. I'm like comfortable. Like I definitely felt a lot hungrier throughout the day today than I do now. So like maybe all the extra eating I did today helped me to be a little bit less hungry at night, which is the goal. Like I would like to be a little bit less hungry before bed, obviously. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. It's been a long one, lots of talking. I will definitely have a snack tonight, and I will insert what I had right after this clip so that you can see, because I want to be open and honest with like how much I'm actually eating, and like where my hunger is at, and like what I'm in the mood for at nighttime, and just all that kind of thing. So yeah, we're just gonna see where this journey takes me, and I'm gonna try to be like super open and honest about where I'm at. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking around for the update, and I hope to see you back here for my next video. Bye.